welcome to the War for another weekend. Look, it is a special Anzac Day edition as we remember all the young Australian soldiers who bravely fought to death.
Yes, and we remember also the former Russian leader who bravely drank himself to death.
Lest we forget people. But, Chris, before we do anything else, I think it's only fair if we come clean with everyone tonight.
Yes, look, there has been a bit of speculation about this program going commercial following a report on Channel 9's A Current Affair program last week.
Such an honour to be on that show in the same company as Welfare Cheeks and Shonky Builders. It was great.
Absolutely. Now, if you didn't see the story, this was the basic gist of it.
But first, they are the hottest comic team in Australian TV. Now they're the target of a big dollar poaching battle. Nothing and no one is off limits to the chaser. Their in-your-face humour now attracting a huge audience each week. But will they sell out for the big bucks?
Will we sell out indeed? That was the question, and I think people deserve an answer, Craig. I think we should confess tonight that we have in fact recently made a pilot for Channel 9.
Pretty much the same format as this show, yeah.
Pretty much. Just one or two minor tweaks, but have a look at it. I think you're going to like it.
Good evening and welcome to the show, brought to you, of course, by our very good friends at Toyota.
Absolutely. Huge show for you tonight. Coming up later, we'll be catching up with the Veronicas. And the cast of McLeod's daughters will join us on the couch to discuss their new series. But first,
let's check in with the Spruker.
That's right, shoppers, come on inside this totally brilliant supermarket. Bargains, bargains, bargains on an incredible range of fresh, mouth-watering produce. Yes, my usual sense of satire has been slashed to zero. It's my favourite security guard. How are you, Cobber? Yes, and I've completely sold out.
Prime Minister, just wanted to say how much I like work choices. I'll be voting for you, PM. It's a great policy. Have you considered lowering business tax? Business tax is too high. But otherwise, good job. Keep it up. Thumbs up for the next term. Woo! Go PM. That's the Prime Minister, people. He's a good bloke.
Well, this week, Channel 7's Today Tonight served us up more of the usual shallow, exploitative rot that we've come to expect from them.
Yes, whereas A Current Affair, of course, 6:30 weekdays here on 9, was once again both incisive and informative. I couldn't fault them at all.
No, in fact, if we just update the tally board, ACA is now leading Today Tonight in exclusives this year, an amazing 43-7.
Oh, they're also way ahead in general excellence, 57-0.
And they're leading in puff pieces about the chaser and a shameless bid to suck up to us.
Pick up your game Today Tonight.
Yeah, shame you have to give the Lexus back, wasn't it? Yeah.
But anyway, on with the ABC version of the show. And did anyone see the study in the paper that apparently 8 out of 10 women would rather spend the night with Mr. Darcy than Brad Pitt?
What, Mr. Darcy from Pride and Prejudice?
Yeah, the Jane Austen character made famous by Colin Firth in the BBC series. Now, according to the study, Darcy's the #1 fantasy for women in this country.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, look, I was very sceptical too, Craig, so I decided to put it to the test and see if you really could pick up a girl using nothing but the lines and the looks of Mr. Darcy.
Excuse me, good lady. Are you in need of a man with a great fortune? Would you like me to escort you the rest of the way? Excuse me, madame, you have the most bewitching eyes. Would you do me the... No? Why on earth not?
Why not? Because you're scary.
Scary? Good day, madam. I just most ardently admire you. Is the feeling mutual?
Not with those sides, sweetheart.
Really?
No.
Madam, I wonder if you'd do me the great honour of allowing me to escort you.
Hello, madam.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Sorry, I thought you were a madam. Would you do me the great honour of escorting me to the treadmill over here? Do you like the up and down motion?
No.
You don't like that?
No.
You wouldn't like any up and down motion with me? Can't entice you with my handsome looks and my brown locks?
No.
What about if I was wearing a wet white shirt?
I'd consider it.
Look wet.
trifle wet. Is that a turn on to you?
To me.
If I could go back to your place. You're not interested? Do you have any plans tonight?
Not with you, thank you.
You don't find me...
Well, I find you odd, but that's all.
Oh, congratulations. You're quite sure you've chosen the right man? No second thoughts? Because I am available if you ever... For many years to come.
Hi, yeah, look, I just need to buy a tool. I've been doing some renovations at home. I'm just missing one small thing. Maybe you can give me some help. I got a screwdriver to drive in screws. I got a ratchet and a chisel and some super glue. I got a drill, I got a saw, I got a spanner. But the one thing I lack is a hammer. I wanna go knockety knock knock knock, tap tap tap, knockety knock knock knock, tap tap tap, bangety bang bang, knocking in nails, tappity tap tap tap. Let's tap. I don't want nothing else, don't want no shovel or no pail. I don't want no citronella to get rid of my snails. I don't want to cause unnecessary drama. The only thing I need is a... Thank you.
Now, Jules, we were making fun of Channel 9 earlier, but I must admit there is actually one show on 9 that I would like to go on, and that's the Kerry Ann show.
Oh, yeah, well, forget about Dancing with the Stars. If you want to see real dancing, Kerry Ann's got all the top movers. Peter Costello with his Macarena, remember that? Ruddy, he was fantastic. Oh, look at that, great moves.
Shoddy amateurs, every one of them. Rudd did a more convincing run with Murdoch than with Kerry Ann, if you ask me, and if she wants to get a guest with a real sense of rhythm, then it's about time she locked hips with yours truly. Kerry Ann, now I've got a bit of a bone to pick with you. You guys got Kevin Rudd, Peter Costello. Where are the real dancers on your show? Oh, look at these moves.
I'm working with you here.
Come on. 1, 2. There you go.
Oh, now...
See, once you got Chaz...
Where were you last week?
Where was I last week? I'll tell you where I was, Kerry Ann. I was at home because someone didn't invite me on her show to dance. Instead, they got Doug Rudd on.
You are a star.
But not big enough to be on the Kerry Ann show.
We're working on it. We've just got to come up with a...
Tell it to the hand, Kerry Ann. You've hurt my feelings now.
So interestingly, Kerry Ann's wardrobe was actually more garish there. But good work, mate.
Defeated by Kevin Rudd.
Yeah.
So humiliating.
It is a bit, yeah.
Forget the dancing, Jules, because there's something that I'm even more annoyed about at the moment. That's been put on hold. Because I rang up Telstra last week, I saw my broadband, and they left me on hold. Wait this. 20 minutes talking to a machine. 20 minutes.
Yeah, although looking at some of the people who work for Telstra, I must say that machine might actually have the most personality in the whole company.
Look, that may be so, but I am sick to death of Telstra. And it's not just them either, mind you. We're talking banks, Centrelink, insurance companies, the whole lot of them. They put you on hold forever when you call up customer service. And I would like just once to see a customer make them wait for a change. Due to the unexpected number of service staff here, I'm actually currently unavailable. But I do value the transaction, so I'll just place you in the queue. I'll get to you as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience.
Do you have account with us? Do you...
I'm sorry, you're still on hold. We'll be on. Hello, you've progressed in the queue. Your transaction is now at number 8. Please hold and we'll get to you as soon as possible.
But we are not processing any transaction for you.
Yeah, because you're on hold.
There's something wrong or...?
Please be aware this is maybe means for training or educational purposes. Hang on, don't go anywhere. You'll lose your place in the queue.
If you want to wait in the queue, this is called our queue, and this is called the counter where we actually serve people at.
Oh, but she's currently in the queue. She's number 7.
No, she's not.
Oh, hang on, no, she's number 6. She just progressed.
Well, you are number 1 now, so what's your transaction that you want to do?
She's still on hold.
Okay, but I'm talking to you now. So since she's
You've got to join the queue behind her. She's number 6, that puts you number 7. You don't want to jump the queue.
What we need to do is actually serve our customers, and if you
That's not the impression I get when I ring up. I'm sorry. Due to technical problems, we can't actually process your transaction right now. Please try again later. Sorry. I've been outsourced.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line.
Well, it's almost Logie's time again. They're just around the corner. And as you know, Andrew, I love watching an awards night.
I know you do, I know.
Particularly the Oscars. Like, I love the Oscars where they have that orchestra that interrupts acceptance speeches when they go on too long. You know that one?
Absolutely. I wish they'd interrupt Richard Wilkins on the red carpet. You know?
I know, and I was thinking, how good would it be to have that orchestra in everyday life?
Oh, it would be good.
Like, say, you know, whenever you're in a taxi.
I'll tell you one thing, mate, all the traffic back there, they want to turn right, and what does the government do? They go put a bloody no right turn sign in there, mate. I'll tell you another thing, mate. I can't... Oh, sorry, thank you.
Or, you know, even when you're just at home and you hear a knock on the door.
Hello, sir. Where do you have as witnesses? We're just here to tell you about the good work that
And I tell you what, it would certainly improve Radio National.
Ah, memories, memories. It must have been the early 70s, and there I am trying to kick-start the Australian film industry. And there I am sitting at... Oh, for God's sake.
It's a vast improvement, I think, because it's a tremendous innovation.
It is. But look, to bigger issues now, Andrew, and the ongoing saga of selling Australian tourism to the rest of the world. Now, I know we've got these ambassadors, people like Lara Bingle, Bindio and Terrio, and, you know, they're trying their hardest, but do they really bring in the visitors?
Well, the problem is the Americans, because they don't come here. We don't have enough famous landmarks. You know, what are they going to do, visit the Big Prawn and then go back to New York?
I know. It is a problem, and that got us thinking, if we're running short, why not pass off other famous landmarks as our own? I mean, would the Americans really know any different?
Ambassador Charles Firth hit the streets of the US to sell our country proud.
I don't know the name of it, so...
It's called the Sydney Opera House.
Opera House.
Do you know where it is?
No, I don't.
That was in Nemo.
Yes, that's
I
right.
have no idea what it's called, though.
What about this one?
That looks like the Leaning Tower of Pizza in Italy.
That's right, but what most people don't know is that it is actually in Australia.
Oh, so that is the one in Australia?
That's the one in Australia. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is the replica. This is the Leaning Tower of Perth.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. But isn't Italy's about 500 years old or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but ours is older. It's made by the Aborigines.
I didn't know that.
This is Adelaide's most famous landmark.
Okay, I didn't know that. That shows you how ignorant I am.
What about this?
I don't know the name of it, but it looks familiar. Is it a tower? What is it?
Yep, if I mention the City of Love, does that ring a bell?
Paris?
No, Melbourne. Melbourne. Yeah, so you would travel all the way to Melbourne.
To see the Eiffel Tower, just for that, I sure would.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's the Taj Mahal. Have you heard of it?
The Taj Mahal.
Yeah, it's in the Simpson Desert. You've heard of that?
I've heard of it.
You know that Steve Irwin used to live in the Taj Mahal.
He lived there?
He used to live there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Well, I would definitely want to go there now.
There used to be crocodiles out front, and he used to go and wrestle them and put on a show.
I guess that shows how much I know. Not a whole lot.
It's called the Great Wall of China.
Okay. I wanted to say that, but, you know, by it being Australia, I didn't... But
Yeah. No, but it is in Australia. It's in... China is a town just outside Darwin.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. You know, I never knew all of these things were in Australia.
Yeah, you recognise that?
Yeah, I thought that was in the United States.
That's a copy. Australia has the original.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Really, this would be your favourite Australian landmark to see?
Yeah, just to see, only because, you know, growing up in school, I've heard so much about it, so that'll be one of the main things I would love to see. No one knows that, though, really.
Yeah, everyone sort of thinks that it's American.
It is, and I'm like, okay, that's Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
It's in America.
But it's not.
It's not.
It's in Brisbane.
Oh, okay.
Say you only had a few days in Australia, where would you go?
Mount Rushmore,
Then down.
Victoria, Taj Mahal, and then the Great Wall.
The Big Ben and that place, that.
You don't have the railroad cross country.
Trans-Siberian Railroad. Yeah.
I'll go to the Taj Mahal, to Big Ben, then I'll go to the Eiffel Tower, and then I'll end up here. So we have to have 5 days, because I'm going to Mount Rushmore.
Oh, fantastic.
Boy, do we have a treat for you guys tonight, because we have discovered a completely new phenomenon in current affairs.
It's never been seen before. It's a whole new world. Brace yourself for the Segway. Now, in the past, Today Tonight would have gone straight from a report about drink driving to a story about fruit juice without batting an eyelid, but those times are long gone.
Yes, Anna Corrin has started doing seamless segues, and you've got to admire just how smooth they are.
Karen Cooper on the excesses of alcohol. Another excess, fruit juice, just as deadly according to new research.
Well, she got there. Well done, Anna. Yeah, but that was an easy segue, you know. Let's crank up the dial to medium. Try linking a story about an abused Ukrainian swimmer to a story about a lettuce grower.
Well, we all saw how she felt and felt for her. Sometimes rules aren't always wise. As we thought when we examined the case of a lettuce grower shut down by the council.
Well done, Anna. Such a natural transition. But finally, let's look at two reports that actually do share a thematic link: corporate high flyers and a banking dispute. Now, both are about money, so you'd think Anna could just throw from one to the next easily. Yet Einstein himself would be hard-pressed to follow this torturous current segue. Take it away, Anna.
Jonathan Creek on the select few who wouldn't notice the ATM fees on their accounts. Unlike the millions who today held their breath briefly while the Reserve Bank decision on interest rates was announced. And unlike the woman in this next story who found her bank reluctant to reduce fees on her home loan.
Yes, poor old Einstein. I mean, that segue really had him baffled, you know. I don't know what to do. Now, Einstein was a physicist from Germany, a country famed for its excellent beer. To produce beer, brewers must attend beer school, and at beer school they take many lessons. Lessons not unlike today's lesson.
Yeah! Today's lesson, menaces to society. Now, we've seen so many menaces on these shows. Armed robbers, drug traffickers, shonky builders, and then there's Today Tonight's favourite guy in the whole world.
This man is an armed robber, drug trafficker and shonky builder.
All at once!
6 months worth of stories right there. All right. The thing I love, you know, about menace reports is the way they actually back up their hysteria with cold, hard statistics.
That is true, actually. Just watch reporter Jonathan Creek crunch the numbers on peeping toms who take photos up women's skirts.
Even more frightening is the number of upskirting sites on the internet. Typing the word into Google generates 7 million responses.
Wow, 7 million upskirting websites.
Oh, wait, it gets worse.
No.
Look what happens when you type murder into Google. 82 million murderers on the internet. And look what happens when I type in shithouse reporters. Every single result, Jonathan Creek.
Oh, no. Jonathan Creek. These shows love menaces to society because they're all about drama. Nothing says drama like a good old face blurring. For example, blurring out one person is quite dramatic, but blurring out an entire family, now that is drama.
I thought it was more the size of the blurring. I mean, check out the drama with this guy that Rowan Wend's interviewing. Look at that. Yeah. But that's just his head and shoulders. For full impact, you have to blur out their entire body from head to toe. Just in case they recognise him from his flyer.
Another classic menace is, of course, the drink driver. Today Tonight hates them all. Oh, except one. Their own boss, Peter Meakin, who was busted for drink driving last week.
Now, the funny thing is, I wonder why we haven't seen them run a report like this one.
Also, Australia's most dangerous drink driver exposed. He hits the pubs, then hits the road.
He is a complete menace to everyone.
See how he's a tragedy waiting to happen in a moment. But first, to the worst drink driver we've ever come across. His name is
Peter Meakin.
He's hell-bent on putting road users' lives at risk.
Obviously, he doesn't care one little bit. Lock him up. Yeah.
Now, that is a report I'd like to see.
Over 50% of all Jetstar's 1 million passengers have been stranded somewhere for days, and they're not going anywhere soon.
Let's ground Jetstar!
Jetstar. All day, every day. Waiting in transit.
Okay, it is time once again to fix up the world, even if it ain't necessarily broken. And our first problem this week, broadcaster Alan Jones.
Yes, how the mighty have fallen.
Well, now he's a convicted criminal, busted for naming a juvenile and given a $1 grand fine. Sadly, though, he did escape a jail sentence.
I know, poor Alan. He was so looking forward to doing time. It even bought his own soap.
Now, and on top of that, he's also been found guilty by the media watchdog ACMA over his Cronulla broadcast.
Yeah, they reckon he helped encourage violence at the riots with comments like this.
John has a good answer. He says it seems the police and the council are impotent here, all rhetoric, no action. My suggestion is to invite one of the biker gangs to be present in numbers at Cronulla railway station when these Lebanese thugs arrive. It'll be worth the price of admission to watch these cowards scurry back onto the train for the return trip to their lairs.
With comments like that, ACMA came down hard on him, and since then Jones has been on the attack. But ACMA's hit back, scaring off Jones in a way he'll understand.
Oi, Alan, lay off ACMA or else, OK?
Yeah, ACMA suggested we pay you a visit. It's not their fault if we beat the crap out of you, OK?
It's worth the price of admission just to see you scurrying back to your lair, Jones.
We've got our eye on you, Jones. We've got our eye on you.
He's always liked his men rough.
And in leather. OK, then, on to the next problem, graffiti. And we take our hat off to the ACT Liberal MP Steve Pratt.
Yes, Pratt by name, Pratt by nature.
Yeah, this guy spent 4 hours painting over a piece of graffiti for the cameras. Only problem was it wasn't actually graffiti, it was an artwork paid for by the government to help stop graffiti.
So we thought we'd give Steve Pratt an example of what real graffiti looks like, Steve.
Clean that one up, mate. OK. Now, the next problem is a monster, immigration.
Yes, it's a problem that won't go away, and the government's latest solution's a corker. 200 illegal immigrants that come here by boat will be sent packing to live in the United States.
Geez, I'd take New York and Disneyland any day over Nauru. That's great news for refugees.
Yes, but what about the rest of us? Can we use this new policy to score a free trip?
Hello, I'm an illegal immigrant. I just want a trip to America. Punish me with a green card to the land of opportunity, please. How will others be deterred from coming here if I'm not sent to Disneyland? Please? I'm Afghani. I'm Afghani. He's gonna give you the ticket. To America? I'll leave to America. Oh, good. Where I like? Can I choose California? Don't you believe I'm Afghani? Seriously, how's an Aussie meant to get a free trip?
So they won't chuck you out of the country, but they will chuck you out of the office. The hypocrisy's outrageous.
I know. OK, our final problem on the list this week, Dolly magazine. It's filth, tawdry, perverted filth.
And boy, did the Dolly editors go to ground this week after they published a photo of a woman's vagina due to an accidental printing error.
Yes, how dare their printer accidentally print a large headline and arrow pointing out the vagina?
Yeah, well, look, come on. To be fair, printers can be very unreliable these days. And yet poor Dolly are the ones who had to recall the mag and place stickers over the offending photo.
Yes, expensive, unless they use our solution. G'day, mate. We've got a dolly-proof model for Dolly magazine.
Filming inside.
No, there's a printing error sticker there. They don't want this? Oh, was it a publicity stunt?
It is.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, they don't want it. He's still too dirty for Dolly.
Yeah.
It really bugs us when our friends say things like we spit in the patties that go on our burgers.
But the fact is, we don't spit in our burgers. That's old school.
So don't believe the rumours. Visit this website to find out that most of our knockers are full of shit. Just like our burgers.
Well, sadly, that's all we have time for tonight. But remember, you can podcast the show by going to abc.net.au/chaser.
And feel free to hit us on the guest book while you're there. We'll catch you again at the same time next week. And remember, as I always like to say about the show, it's been a great pleasure.